Hey YouTube, welcome to my patch 1.2 Bless Online Ranger overview. In this patch, I'm going to go through the 3v3 arena, the class specific armor upgrades, and all the ranger skills that kind of got buffed. So let's start off. The 3v3 arena is this instantized arena that you can solo queue, duo queue, or trio into, and you'll be able to fight randoms or pre-mades. It's completely RNG on what you get unless you set up your party prior. I prefer to go into solo queues. It's more fun trying to work with somebody that you've never talked to before and seeing if you can win and focus on how to beat the opponent team. And to me, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, you can get bad or someone can DC. Right now, it's not really ranked. There's no, the reward is just titling. Once they add in more, it'll be kind of cool to have pre-mades and separation between solo queue and pre-mades, so that people that want a solo queue can do that, and people that want to have pre-mades can fight pre-mades, or they might not be like a don't care mode. I really enjoy what they've done in the 3v3, and it's a good step in the right direction. The next thing they added is the class specific armors. So instead of wearing all, four pieces of this and three pieces of heavy, they say, hey, if you wear your entire set piece, so all medium, all light, all heavy, you're going to get a boost. So for archers, we get increased dodge rate, fighting power, crit hit, and acceleration. It's a small amount. It isn't a lot. It's like 2%, 3%, 2%, something like that. It's not a lot, but every little bit helps in the game. So needless to say, I'm testing it out. So far, it's actually been more helpful than not. And I prefer to have one set like medium or light versus mix and matching like heavy armor and losing out on stability, or if I'm using an assassin set, losing out on the crit hit in the future for like purple gear. So going into the ranger skills, they've now allowed us to move while charging all of our skills. We can move while charging every single one of our skills. The only skill that has a slight movement decrease is our snipe. Our snipe is a 50% movement speed reduction, but that's okay. I mean, our snipe is our strongest shot. If we get that shot off, we will probably one-shot a mage or even a Zerker if we're at a certain distance, or if he has any debuffs on him that they don't go immune. So this is great. Now we can backpedal, or we can side move and try to position ourselves so that you don't go out of range fast enough, or we're able to follow you with a rapid fire and a focus fire. Before we couldn't really move, so we're charging up here, and oh, he's charging up. Let me get out of distance, 20 meters or 22 meters if they have the increase, and be solid. And I'm not going to get hit anymore. So now we can actually follow them and move around and control our range correctly. So this is a very, very helpful piece of one of the issues that Rangers had, where we were stationary. Now, we still have an issue with Prudence, not being able to move and gain Prudence. That's really a big problem. I'm hoping that they buff Prudence and how we get it, so I'm curious on where to see that's going to go. Going into the next thing, our next issue was our range. We would go from 20 meters to 15 meters to 20 meters, especially with our sniping tactic. They fixed that. Mark of Fuji, Explosive Trap, and Binding Ear are all now 20 meters. Before they were 15, and that was a really big issue. So we would be like, hey, I'm shooting you from 20 meters, and I'm going to root you now for 3 seconds at 15 meters and run away so I can hit you again. Yeah, that wasn't going to really work that well, especially if they went immune or broke out of our CC. Going into the next thing, they reduced our stun is now 10 seconds flat, and our trap is 15 seconds flat. So now we're able to position traps around the map or around us so that we can knock you up, root you to be able to kite better. We have our stun that actually makes a difference now, where we're stunning you for more than a second because we have position control, or you keeping it at that 1 second stun so you can spam it more often. If using the bow cooldown, you can even get the stun down to 7 seconds versus the 10 seconds flat that it's at. So it all depends on your style and how you want to play. So, like always, this video is to inform you on what's happening in Bless, that NeoWiz is listening. So if you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you like all the videos that I've been posting out about Bless, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And like always, take it easy.